Hey, today's project, we are still on the series obviously of not using anything for degassing, no fancy vacuum or pressure chambers. So today we are going to make a pen blank, and I've got my mould here for the pen blanks. I've got a little bit of warm water in this container here. I have my hardener and my part A and part B of the amazing clear cast. I'm going to put this second part, which is always very thick, into some water, warm water here, to see if we can thin it down a little bit, and this will help with dispersing bubbles when we put it in. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes in here to just make that resin a little bit runnier. And the part B, the hardener, is very runny anyway, so that bit's not an issue. I'm going to be using some pigment powders today. There'll be 2 sets of pigment powders that I should be putting in, and then all I'm going to do is I'm basically going to turn it to round on the lathe. I'm not going to make a pen or anything from it, but I'm going to turn it to round afterwards. But anyway, I'll give this a couple of minutes just to warm up, and then we'll come back and get ready for mixing in the colours and pouring in the mould. Okay, part A has been in the water for a little while now, so I am actually going to take it out of here, just give it a dry, because you don't want to get any of this water in your resin. And we shall mix the two up now.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the to do. I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being.
Alright, and what I'm basically going to do now is I'm just going to leave it to cure overnight, and then we'll get it on and see what we think of it. It is pretty viscous, so I'm seeing the bubbles popping there. I'm just going to put this over the top of it to get rid of that top layer of them, and then the rest is just up to whatever happens with it. But then we'll give it a turn and we'll see what it looks like. I've demoulded the pen blank and I've cut it in half, ready to pop it on the lathe, which we're going to go and do now. I certainly can't see anything to suggest to me that there's any air bubbles in this, but the real test will be the turning, so we're going to go off and do that next.
I met you in the summer. You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone.
Okay, that's the blank turned down, and I can't find any bubbles in it. Came out absolutely perfect. So I think that concludes that test, really, that you can get pen blanks like that. I would say, just like last week's video, you can either use heating the part A or you can use a blowtorch to disperse the bubbles.